Learning outcomes, sources and characteristics. Learning outcomes describe what students should know, do, or demonstrate after a lesson, course, or program. Levels of learning outcomes. Graduate outcomes are the highest level, representing the skills, knowledge, and attitudes that students are expected to have when they finish their degree. Institutional outcomes, the broadest level, based on the school's vision and mission, VMG. Program outcomes, the expected skills and competencies specific to a degree program, e.g., Bachelor of Elementary Education. Course outcomes, the expected learning results for a specific subject in a curriculum. Learning outcomes, the most specific level, stating what students should learn at the end of a lesson. First, schools base their learning goals on their vision and mission statements. Second, government education agencies, such as DepEd, TESDA, and CHED, provide learning standards. Third, bridge this gap between academic and industry, expected competencies identified by different professions, business and industry. Fourth, for schools to be relevant, they should consider the thrusts and development goals of national government.
Now, let's move on to the characteristic of good learning outcome. Good learning outcomes are centered on the student or learner to ensure meaningful and effective learning experiences. Good learning outcomes are based on and aligned with the institutional, program, and course outcomes to maintain consistency and coherence in education. Good learning outcomes are based on and aligned with local, national, and international trends and issues to ensure relevance and responsiveness to current needs. Good learning outcomes are known and very well understood by both students and faculty to foster clarity and shared expectations in the learning process.
Good learning outcomes include a spectrum of thinking skills from simple remembering to creating, or from the lowest and simple cognitive and instructional process to cognitive in Bloom's and Anderson's revised taxonomy. Evaluation, synthesis, analysis, application, understanding, knowledge. Anderson's taxonomy. Create. Use existing information to make something new. Invent, develop, design, compose. Generate, construct. Evaluate. Make judgments based on sound analysis. Assess, judge, defend, prioritize, critique, recommend. Analyze. Explore relationships, causes, and connections. Compare, contrast, categorize, organize, distinguish. Apply. Use existing knowledge in new contexts. Practice, calculate, implement, operate, use, illustrate. Understand. Grasp the meaning of something. Explain. Paraphrase, report, describe, summarize. Remember, retain and recall information. Reiterate, memorize, duplicate, repeat, identify. McTighe and Wiggins, in their Understanding by Design, described 4 key types of educational goals. 1. Knowledge goals specify the knowledge that students should know. 2. Basic skills state what students should be able to do. 3. Long-term understanding goals refer to students' grasp of big ideas. Learners' understanding is demonstrated when they can 1. Explain. 2. Interpret. 3. Apply. 4. Have perspective. 5. Empathize. 6. Have self-knowledge. 4. Long-term transfer goals refer to students' capacity to apply what they have learned to a new situation or different context. Fink's taxonomy for significant learning includes 1. Caring. 2. Learning how to learn. 3. Integration. 4. Human dimension. 5. Application skills. 6. Foundational knowledge. Solo taxonomy is the structure of observed learning outcome is a means of classifying learning outcomes in terms of the complexity,